Well, you can do everything for somebody that's feeling that. Where you go, dude?
Texans, he be snapping this nigga. He score a lot of points.
You about to play him?
Yeah, my team ain't got no offense to match that shit. It got to be all ball control for me, boy. I got to control this ball.
You going back to back to back?
Yeah, I need to get this shit over with, bro. Come on, man, I sent that shit, man. I'm laying down, I'm gonna fall asleep while that shit's here ready. Good. Stay up all day. Come on, Seattle! You gotta pump yourself up.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait. Bring spins, A-star quizzes, A-plus
Ready?
final. Supposed to be a line, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got. Return live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we play with the sound is
Come on, man. He like froze me to death. Like, what the fuck is that? Look at that shit, man. Bitch.
Well, Coach, we are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Of course. Look at that shit.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Lucky.
On the run, it's Penny. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Penny. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Brissett. He's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Throwing, Brissett. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground now with Penny. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Watch the ship. He's crashing. He's checking.
They keep it with Penny on 1st down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Check. Mike 51. Pick it up.
From the gun, here's Brissett. It's caught. Lockett. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That should have been a whole damn 40. That was just on 10 minutes. That was just on 10 minutes. That was a nice
The
little
kickoff team
chunk.
on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off of play action, it's Watson. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
Wow, really?
Just shy of the 40. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They did.
And that is
Damn, that's
touchdown,
fast.
Texans.
What the fuck?
Calvin Ridley, his
Man,
first
man,
touchdown
trying
of the
to
new
kick off
season.
shit.
His guys are on the board here in this first
Who
quarter.
that bitch right there?
Very
Like,
good
what
with
the
the
fuck?
extra
Pick up the
point.
fucking
And we
ball,
are tied
man.
at 7.
Damn.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the
That's
kicks away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Man. Like 4 passes.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you
Oh my
run,
God,
and
he got in
vice
my
versa.
way.
Continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, look, 3, around. Hey, switch gears. Watch out. Hey, motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Now Rashad Penny. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. These two teams all tied after one. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Oh my God, man!
15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window, he fired a bullet in there for the completion. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
No!
That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Damn, man!
Defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Now Mack. And he gets it down to the 32.
Right there.
A 1st down pickup of 8.
That's how you get right up off of the mat because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Mike's 54.
God, they got my shit off.
From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Oh, my God. Did he bring him that? Oh, wow.
On 2nd down now. It's Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I'm so over inside zone.
He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that.
For a lot of shits, but that's why I be switching
something
my
a little more
audibles up, man.
advantageous.
I hate inside zones.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Let him know.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal in the metal. They're going to try an onside kick. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
You're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted.
Niggas on that here.
They are
That's
more
what we doing
than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Play action now. Brissett. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Pass interference, bitch.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
On the ground with a tight end. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
I swear bitches don't appreciate nothing, man.
Tight end carry.
Oh, wow, that's so gay. That's so gay. Come on, man. Come on. You let McKinney hit you out of everybody. Oh.
A run by Mack to start the drive.
That shit's so pussy,
he gets it up only to about the 6.
That shit's so
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, Watson steps away.
This bitch ass.
Incomplete.
I didn't even have time to get rid of that.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Watson. Man open.
Let him get on the ground, man.
And they work this out past the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Watson.
Bro, he just smoked him over there. Oh, my.
And past the 40.
Why is he letting
bounce? That one goes for 24 yards. Watson off play action. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught at the 20.
He caught
and
that.
down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. From the red zone now, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown.
Okay, Nate G. Okay. You don't say nothing when you do something good. I already got to hear about it.
Sit on that shit. Make sure I get in there first,
to the
man.
half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now. As this one's in the air.
Crazy, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it.
And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Bitch.
We have seen this before.
Bitch. Okay,
and we know
Nate,
coaches
G.
preach about this and
man.
work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Play fake. Brissett. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin.
Make sure he stays
Never
back.
make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than
What scary
fast.
ass come out after getting that fucking fumble? She was supposed to throw that bitch deep first play, man. Fuck that. That ain't the Nate G I know. Scary ass, man.
To throw again on second down. Brissett steps away to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
It ain't like I don't want to. It's like throwing a duck out there, G.
You ain't got no 6'5"? You ain't got no 6'5"?
Hell no.
He's supposed to go get a bum 6'5" just to have that motherfucker.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
60 something overall with a 95 jump. Maybe
Showed
give me
off
that
the
shit.
arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So
Bro, you don't never
there to a
put full
pretty good
power in
first
your
half.
kicks. That's why it'd be so hard for you to put full power in your kicks when you need full power in your
And
kicks,
pretty
bro.
much
You
drained
never
everything.
kick it
Put that
full.
fumble on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be taken
Man,
in
I try to
at the
keep
one.
that, nigga, I'm trying to kick a full kick every time. Just so when it come down to that shit, I got a full kick. Fuck that.
So we're at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the
When I do
Seahawks
that
out in
full
front.
ball, my
As
shit
we'll
goes
send
up.
you eastward to
When I
Orlando.
do
Standing
full
by
ball
with
and
our
I'm
EA
that
Sports
close.
halftime
I mean,
report
and
now
still,
is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He only playing until halftime with a triple-double and getting 99.9
The
every
Texans
time.
offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2.
Totally.
30,
I
10,
would
and
guess that
10.
in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Staying on the ground.
Bam!
And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not
Ooh,
before
that
he takes it
man,
across the
I thought Bobby would've
40-yard
been
line.
free.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they
I
are
played
here
all
on
day
the
yesterday
road in just one big
without
play
my
away from
skill
getting right
boost.
back in this
I
game.
didn't go to the Gatorade shit. You know that's our thing.
Because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
Right,
They
thank
kept
you.
committed
Whoop
by
the
making the
ass,
plays that
man.
they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being
You hear
right
me,
back
G?
there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and
I
make
ain't even go
that
do
play?
my,
Because that's been
my
an issue
skill
for them in
boost
this
shit
game.
yesterday because you wasn't around.
Oh, you did?
No, I forgot to go do that shit.
So now it's third and
You
long.
can tell,
because remember,
too,
they
man.
also lose it down on the grounding call.
You can tell when you don't go do that shit, man.
Now Watson from the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
He is
find
out there
holes
on
where
the
guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Penny. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down in defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Penny, the first down carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Right. There it is. You can go to the gas station, Kyler Secret.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brissett. And his throw here is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Brissett. Flushed out right. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
He's so fucking ass.
One there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Someone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it.
Look at your cosign. You don't need no fucking clock.
He needed to make a
Yeah, 3rd down, you got to try to find something.
I was just totally agreeing with a great analysis, my
Now as the
nigga.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You got that man breath right now, nigga.
Nah, I burnt my
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
It wasn't his fault, but hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Nah, but he's playing against one of these cornball niggas. I've been trying not to talk to him too much.
They'll go again here with Matt.
Are you watching the broadcast?
They'll get about 4 as
Yeah, I
he's
always
past
watch
the
this nigga.
35
They don't
to
never
the
watch me though.
38-yard
Sorry,
line.
I fuck with him.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
Turner
or you can decide to throw
he
the
got
ball
all
out,
that energy at the beginning,
the
but
defense
as
back
long
on
as
its
you
heels.
just
Yeah, you could close
Called
out.
across his body, and
he
it's intercepted.
can never close out.
Picked
That's
off by
always been
Stephon
fun.
Gilmore. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Let's hold it.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let
This
the play
shit, mate,
stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Trying to get that 9-9.
Out of the gun, Brissett.
Yep.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings.
How far you
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite
I'm
to
back
the
in
35.
the 97s, nigga.
That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Line of
stop playing
scrimmage
with
with
Calvin.
37 on 1st and 10.
No, man.
Say. Check 9, check 9. Tighten up. Check 37.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
You got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
Exactly
But a
how
running game
you
can
said
really
it, too.
benefit your team right now.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brissett.
Oh my
Heavy
God!
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Come on, man. Let me get my rebound, dog.
Terrific
I was
return
right
as
there
he'll
for
take it up past the 35.
Oh, man, you supposed to
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you get a decent chance of coming away with the ball.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Lamar Jackson,
L.J.
Patrick
Collier.
Mahomes.
He's the one that got
Like
home and
12
takes him
and
down for a
crazy.
loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Watson. Completes it to Coleman. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, this is a franchise, so we get to
Watson
draft
down
new
11 of
motherfuckers.
16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
draft.
Back to throw, Watson.
These are the real-life people.
And his
Like,
throw's
most of
going
these
to be
leagues, they
incomplete.
took the
Trying to get
took
that
the
one to his
college
running
rosters
back,
and put
Marlon
them on
Mack. But it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. Got an open man, it's QT. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
His ass so scary. He possession catch for no apparent reason whatsoever.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
No.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
So two-way.
Man, why is he smoking him like that on that weak-ass route,
He gets
man?
this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy
Yeah, the
of
two-way
the 10.
slashing facilitator dude.
So signs of
The
life in
92
what's been
dunk.
a dormant offense
80
in this
square
second.
midi.
Man, that's saying weak-ass play, man.
Touchdown.
That shit working.
Calvin Ridley with 2 touchdowns on the season.
You putting your dudes on the outside?
Man, yeah, I'm putting them on the outside, man.
Man, grab that left outside linebacker and run out there. Then Sam, it's hard to say to you because he's telling you with that shit.
He's going straight to that side every time.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh my God! Smoke him, Davon.
Down at the 22-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
That's bullshit. Let me get the throw
He
on.
goes down. Bernard McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Brissett.
Oh, he got that pass.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. It would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
That shit.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12.
If that's the thing that they do, if they got that in and out badge, they're going to kill you. So you need to put your best corner on that nigga or something. They ain't even DeAndre Hopkins.
From the gun, here's Brissett.
He's killing you with an off-brand nigga.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out.
And that's when you do what? Exactly.
They were 35 seconds into the ball. They're doing a really nice job.
He could have scrambled for 13 yards right there, dude. He don't be trying to hear what we got to say on the outside, though. We get to watch and see if he really could have hit.
18 yards.
Or
this offense takes over in great
Or
shape.
he could have just playmakered him. He could have playmakered anybody and just made him go opposite way when they manned up. They got no chance because they don't take off when you take off.
On the ground, it's Mack. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football
All Nate's
players.
games be like this, too.
Tough, hard, gritty run.
He playing against one of the best niggas on Madden, period.
Over a few people. Look at that one right up the gut.
So through
Yeah,
3
dude,
quarters,
pretty
no
nice.
reason to lighten up now. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. That'll bring up 2nd down.
If you don't come out and press L1, R1 and contain this nigga, dog, you just sit and watch it every game. And then you talk shit about it at the end of every game. L1, R1.
That's a pick! Oh my God! Look how he
Inside
jumped!
the 20 before he's brought down.
Come on, Bobby! Damn! Get your fat ass up!
Oh my God, you didn't catch that?
They'll run on first down.
Running
here
down the 6-yard man. Big feet ass, man.
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
So cool, all you do.
Gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable
you know you got to go at 25 or whatever, but if you got a 30-point triple-double, you do a 99-9, you get
on first and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
I have to now.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the
I've never
field
even
because
played
they were
that
able to
before.
free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and
Double
the
what?
They go option right on second and goal.
Oh,
but I need that gym. I need that gym rat badge though. I need that.
Yeah,
you know that.
And the decision to just kick the extra point was
I mean, I already did that. I'm in the second round right now.
Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Brooklyn.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Because I know for a fact, I'm at like 88.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time.
I just want to do a 99 for my player up to full potential.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now the second down throw on target. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible.
All the steals that we be trying to get.
Coverage and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
You put your interceptor on silver, you get like jump steal animations.
On the draw, this is Penny. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
And he met me at the rim?
Now Brissett on fourth down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And no, it's incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Just run it regular, man.
On first down, it's
Mayer's locking shit out of
on the
Bobby
edge of the
Wagner.
red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Man, he got him on
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. Now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
I swear to God I do. Ooh, he's so lucky that wasn't Deshaun Watson, man.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kiki QT, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Nigga, that play works, nigga.
So the touchdown is Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Every time.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Don't help not having no mobile quarterback. I tell you that.
Man, you just fell off, nigga. Quit trying to quit, Nate. You had that shit in the bag, man.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over, gave a great field position, turned into 6 points. Look at J.J. Here as he's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
You let him do that.
So it's Seahawks football as we march toward a conclusion.
Every play.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the sack on first down, reset. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
I am
able to stand down, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
38-20. What the fuck?
And the decision to just kick the extra point was successful.
I just want one X factor on my D-line, man.
Your ass garbage, man, G.
If I would have knew that shit was going to be like that this year, I would have picked one of them teams. I had no idea how important that shit is. That shit is.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Definitely crucial, but if you ain't got one, you got to draft one, girl.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
No, you just got to go crazy there, nigga. 1 year. You hear all the excuses he be making, Coulter?
I ain't seen nobody
with no X drive. The Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once who was down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
Every rookie gonna get that opportunity to get that.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Now Brissett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll run with Penny, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
Man, that shit be cheap, man. How do they corner?
And the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
No, that's putting your corners on the inside so they get in there on the runs when you run it.
Watson with a give to Miller. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Another touchdown for the guy. Niggas don't even throw steps and Gilmore.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Houston, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I ain't know where the fuck you was at.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This...
It was next to me. What you say? Oh, I was playing that. I was in the game. I was in the game, shit. That motherfucker was on the bed, bro. Another one bites the dust. And one more. Let's see what we doing here. We got all my shit out the way for the week. I'm goofy. Slide out there and give me some sleep. Fuck you. Okay, now here to play my game. That was it.
She gonna beat your ass.
Shut your dumb ass up, Kunta, before I slap the shit out of you, folks. I just told you that you BDs is retarded.
I ain't no
Niggas
fucking
act
BD.
just like Trig. You something. You act like a BD.
Get your dumb ass out of here.
You act
Get
just like
to
a
the real bro.
You act like a BD.
7414 across my chest.
Why though? 7400 across my hand. Bitch.
7414.
Why do I got Denver play with him?
Hey, what is 21519? Honey G.
What is who?
21519.
What's that?
BDN.
Blue balls, man.
Like 7414.
This nigga got me jumping all over the place.
What's up, Kill?
Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, man. You right there, man.
What up, Black? Nah. Nope.
This the game where you got the Packers right here. Watch this one. You right.
The best team in Madden! Let's go, Warrior! Let's go! You know what? I'm running Green Bay every day. Fuck that shit. I ain't finna change that shit.
You don't even matter tell when you get in that game.
I'm running Green Bay every day. T.Y. Hilton, no problem. He clamped. Justin Houston, fuck you. Kenny Clark, I can't afford to sign you. You will be going into free agency. Or I'm going to trade you before the draft. I gotta trade him. I gotta get rid of him, bro. You want him? You want him, Reek?
Negative. What league is it?
Kenny Clark, defensive tackle.
What league is this?
UMPL.
No,
Definitely.
I got Tillery at defensive tackle. I'm good.
You can put him on left hand. He fast too.
There's Joey Bosa on that left end. What else you got?
All right.
That's that motherfucking England. What else you got?
Ingram's finna die, bro. He like 38 years old.
The nigga just had 4 sacks on G-Ball yesterday. He alright.
Oh, G-Ball?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you punched him up?
Yeah, I had to get him out the way real quick.
That boy sweet as shit. He taking out Canada.
He's so frustrated with that offense because he ain't got no line.
Huh?
He got that nigga to run the ball, but he ain't got no line.
Bro, I was just in the game. Don't you hear the guys right there? I was in an intense game. I was in it until I got distracted by all the damn sacks on this shit.
Cause you weak as fuck.
Huh?
I'm a Batman just to punch up on your ass.
That nigga soft like Duncan Henderson.
Let me show him my playbook. Man, I think I need to go with my Oakland playbook before I be mad, bruh.
Go Baltimore.
Go Baltimore.
Baltimore or Carolina. Them are the two I've been fucking with. They got all the plays in it. They got hella plays. I mean, Baltimore got a lot of run option plays, but Carolina got a gang of play action and shit. You a play action ass nigga.
Carolina it is.
That Baltimore playbook.
Carolina got 3-4?
Hell yeah. 3-4, 4-6.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man,
He's joining it up, bro.
Guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want.
This nigga Irving.
Got it on smash, foot on the
He hit everything though.
I will not crash, honey, I dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced when playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back.
What you on though, Whoop?
Just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you to do is go look at them. Cause that's what I did. That's how I figured out Baltimore, but.
Got it on smash, foot on the gas.
Everybody run Baltimore shit. They got 5-2. That shit decent. I'm calm.
Oh yeah, 3-4, 4-3-5-2. That 5-2 lets you bring that safety down and hit wherever that running back goes. Cause it ain't gonna be nobody blocking. Well, that's how I play it.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low key. I can cover the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making the game.
He playing with Indianapolis playbook. They playbook ass. He must don't know we could switch.
Try not to fumble.
Ain't no way in fuck I'll be playing with. They got 3 formations: pistol, shotgun,
and I form. It's or single back. I know it's something. That's like G-Ball. What G-Ball had to go through a couple years ago.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Back to back.
I can. I gotta get them over with.
Yeah, because you be at work. Yeah, I feel you.
Right, you know, I gotta work, so I gotta get these bitches over with. This nigga. Man, G-Ball had to invite that pussy ass, cheesing ass nigga.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll have a first
like
down
that?
past the 40.
Like that? Like that? We doing it like that, Reed! We doing it like that! We're doing it like that!
His 9th touchdown of the season, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
That's what we doing!
First play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What you playing
It's
on?
fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All day, every day.
I was gonna say, you put it on All-Star, you get more
I don't need no VC or nothing like that. I don't need that shit.
No, I'm just saying for your rank. Not your rank, but your rep. Like, you try to get to 99, right?
53 at the line.
Yeah, that's overall, not rep.
General West.
Yeah, your overall, the overall fucker's gone.
Off the play fake.
Well, that's not what you're making it sound like to me, but I got you.
Air it out right away. Into heavy
You ain't gonna do that. Not on Darnell Savage.
Picked off by
Not on Darnell Savage.
And the return
Not on
stops just a
Darnell
few
Savage,
yards
you
shy
ain't.
of midfield.
You ain't gonna
They'll
do
snap the ball
that.
at the
He ain't gonna do that,
47-yard
Reed.
line.
He can't do that.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
I think that's not. No, I took him out first round. I got him out there.
And I'm starting my rookie quarterback, getting them ready for next year.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Supposed to be starting and going crazy with him next year.
A carry for the nearby collegiate star, Indiana's Jordan Howard. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
With A-Rod, so just say fuck Aaron Rodgers and put him on the bench, huh?
If shit get crucial, that's when you bring him in.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
What you got to do, man? Huh? Oh, you about to hit the street?
Now a first down carry by Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The penalty does everything but get them a first down. It's close here on second and inches. Looking to throw. Love. Got a man open. It's
so you got to do a quarterback sneak right here, dude. How you getting your quarterback ready and you ain't doing no? You can get them touchdowns all day throwing that bitch.
The Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone.
And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You're not helping my cause.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
Brandon, all things considered,
yo, ass so thirsty, man. Pursuit angle, nigga. You rounded that shit out. He could have cut that bitch up.
To throw on second down. Patterson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
What about me, nigga?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to just about every time.
Oh, wow, Moses.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Patterson looking deep for Hilton. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Patterson. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you've got to run fast. Of course, you've got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
2nd and 5. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Oh, my goodness.
On 1st and 10, Love. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Let's go.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
At least it's a foul and not a turnover.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
2nd and 14. This one caught by Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Now Howard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Oh, for real, dog.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
14, Colts 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st down, Love gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Hi, Monk. That's how you feel on my nigga? Green Bay.
Here's 2nd and 8. Buying time to his left. And it's a touchdown for the Packers. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson, or Russell Wilson, or Josh
Okay.
Allen at this stage of his career. But he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Slow as hell.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Shit, all we're gonna do is get your stats out there. I mean, them passing touchdowns, that's regular to him.
And this will be a
Rushing
touchback as that
touchdowns, that's to get
sails
you that
over the
extra
end line.
feet.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing
What's
off.
so with DeAndre Jordan hitting my
21-3,
fucking green
like
beans on the
discouragement
free
clouds
throw?
that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a
got
field
that.
goal on this drive just to get into the
That's
end
all
zone
I
and
need
get
to
that
know.
momentum.
When did
2nd
he
and 3.
get that?
Y'all see my boy Zach
Heavy
Green?
rush and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for
I
the
was at work
sack.
going
Man,
crazy,
if
but
I'm
I
an
missed
offensive
the
coordinator
last.
and I see an all-out rush like that, I'm
The
fine
last
with
one,
it
he-
because I'm going to use their
they
aggressiveness
lost. I ain't
against
gonna
them
lie,
as this
I
game
thought
goes
Nah,
on.
he hit the game
We're gonna
winning
put a screen
3.
soon.
Are
I
you
know I
kidding?
turned the fucking channel.
Fucking
bro.
jump ball, G.
Number 53, Mike. Hey, Orbit. Got to do better. Come on, be dribble.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Patterson airing it out deep for Smith.
Oh, that's so weird. You about to have to play a whole nother game.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground.
Oh, that's your
and brings
third
up
one,
fourth
Reed?
down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy,
You
they're
can't
going to need
sweep
a
them
few
boys,
of those to
Reed?
actually hit.
I mean, I was
in
out
order
here
to get back
fucking
into
looking
this
at
game.
Nate's
Good
game,
thing they do have a
playing
little bit of
around and let
time
these
here still
niggas
left
come
in the
back.
contest. Decent sized
Nah, you
deficit,
can't
but
do
not
that,
one
buddy.
that they can't manage.
That's the playoffs. Throw their ass out. Keep it moving.
I just went down in my fucking overall fucking effect. This shit's so annoying.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touch.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On second down, it's Jones.
Play with that.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're
Come
able
on,
to
get
get
up
him
there.
behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. From the gun on third down. Love. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Maybe we just wanted to win it at the crib. Maybe that's it.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up, and what's been so far a tough game for them. Throwing on third and long. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Justin Houston make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Patterson. Complete. Smith has it. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They're going to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Looking here for Smith downfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Oh, they called what?
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Delta. Blue draw quarter. Snap.
Operating from the gun, Patterson. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
On 3rd down, Patterson. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete.
Run it, nigga. Run.
Inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go. Number 53.
Back to throw. Patterson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When it's about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What the fuck?
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So that one will be accepted.
I get hella kind of touchdowns on my career.
And the penalty, it helps a little, but they'll still have to navigate a 3rd and 9 now.
Hey, Echo. Ready?
From the gun, Patterson. Packer
They
pressure,
running this
and
nigga
down
around
he
hella
goes.
screens, dog. When he get it and got all this fucking handle.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the
Reed,
timeout.
what happened
So with
when
1
you maxed out
second
the
left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
You
He
get
hit
that.
his
I think
first,
you get a
this one
+5.
from
You
38.
get a +5 on your attributes.
Vinatieri's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
So that means
as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
99.9.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I
He
think in the
just kicks
second
you
half,
with
you're
that.
really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A run there on first down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Kill. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Fire.
To throw on second down. Patterson. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Patterson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
You know I can't shoot. I can't even fucking shoot in my career.
Here's Hines.
I'm trying to jump over.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, wahoo!
They'll run for it with Hines. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
2 of them my player nation games.
Off play action.
You say what?
Patterson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And they go the wrong way on this one.
Going crazy,
losing
or what
yardage back at the 12. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was pump the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Love. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds,
so
apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
You get the rebound in my career and just throw it to the nigga that you throw it to on the break starter. He just blows past everybody. Gets the dunk area. You see what I'm saying?
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off the play fake. Love. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Second and 2. Complete to Jones. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
You got him. You got him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. From the gun, Love. And that will be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
You already finished your first year in my career?
I'm in the playoffs.
Off play action.
Once you finish this, you can get that gym right back.
Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the
whatever he wants to do.
Oh,
Stupid.
he's able to outmuscle him here as he
This
pulls
nigga
it
off of
in.
him, dude.
23 yards on the play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
On the ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Go. Rock it. And fight.
They run with Hines. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
To throw on 3rd down, Patterson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think
rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run it with Jones. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
On the yard. Dash.
From the gun, Love.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there.
I'm in the 2nd round, Reed.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Score!
Off the play fake, Patterson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Watch the shit. Showing it.
Look at that.
On 3rd down,
He got 6 points.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Who is that?
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Patterson.
Oh, my God.
Smith here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. From the gun, Patterson. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He's back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Here we go on 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he fires one incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Back to throw. Love. And that is incomplete.
Wow,
I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They'll look to throw. It's caught by Funchess.
You will give us self-esteem to motivate our drive.
As he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
26 Mike. What we got? Hey, lock it.
On 4th down, Patterson. Now a desperation throw deep down.
He wide open.
Wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Oh, wow.
Devin Funchess with time running out as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Back to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out.
I did my
get to
face
overtime,
I think my
and try
eyes
to win
just
it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Love. And that's complete to Adams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Looking to throw. Love. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He cleared out, man.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Love. It's caught here by Adams. So it all rests now on the left foot of Giorgio Tavecchio. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So it all rests now on the left foot of Giorgio Tavecchio. This will be from 53 for the win. This looks good. It is good.
I just hit his ass from 53 with no can't see.
And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game.
Damn on Raw.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was
Damn,
already
I'm
decided. The
raw
late
as hell,
points
bruh.
get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just
I'm
make sure you
with
don't
you,
cough
yeah.
up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was
Send 'em
theirs,
back.
and that's exactly what they did.
I took it easy.
So for the Packers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh? Yeah, why? What's wrong? Boy, can't take me out. You gotta go to the dentist, what? That shit ain't gonna work all night. You going to work. When you leave for work, he gonna be screaming all night, bruh. I'm hurt. I don't know, I bet your ass stop eating all that candy now. That shit hurt, don't it? Ibuprofen ain't gonna numb no toothache. Nothing numbs a toothache. That shit hurt. Only thing that might work is Orgeal.
You gotta take his ass to the dentist.
That's what I said. Shit, he gotta go to the dentist. That shit, it's excruciating pain. It ain't like that's a little kid we talking about. Adults can take that shit. Like kids can't take that, and you don't even know which tooth it is. No, you don't, bro. You don't know. You don't know which one it is. I'm telling you. Everybody think they know what tooth it is until you get to that dentist. That's because his gums bleeding don't mean it's that tooth. His gums just bleed. But which tooth is it? Is it the front one or the back one?
It's that right there where that hole at, where the cavity at.
They finna yank that bitch. They gonna yank that bitch.
Hey, Nate, you an asshole.
They is gonna yank it. They yank my shit. They be yanking shit. Maybe some oil gel. We could try that. But that shit only be temporary. Cause you know your mouth be wet as hell, so you have to put.
Cause he's the reason my ass ain't sleep right now. I can't do that. I gotta work, so I can't do this.
I think I got come left for I just stopped at what's the name of this one? He probably need some maximum strength. Alright, I'm finna shake one. I'm just letting you know. Oh, look this nigga. This nigga don't do shit but try and run with quarterback. I'm finna try and find him some medicine and bring it out there, yeah. Check out his mouth, huh? That's candy. All that sweet shit you be eating, all that candy. That's why you crying right now. You gotta lay off the sweets.
The little nigga ain't never in tears, nigga.
Hell yeah, he fucked up. I told him, G, all he want to do is eat, and then she tell him no, and he go in there stealing when she go to sleep.
He gonna be just like me. He gonna be crying for some days.
Man, they just yanked my bitch, man. I'm so mad. Mouth feel weird as hell in the back.
Oh, I'm used to that.
I'm used to that. Your mouth fucked up.
I got like 29 teeth left.
Damn, you only got 29 teeth left?
Yeah.
Damn, you got an unusual number? That's definitely fucked up.
How did you go get 29 teeth? I only lost 3 teeth. I think. Well, wisdom teeth don't count, dude.
How come they don't? They still teeth, motherfucker.
I'm tired of playing my career, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Man, I played Madden to death, man. I'm about to shake one. Little homie mouth hurt.
I couldn't even get a game of 2K in with the guy, man. It's all good, though.
Yeah, his mouth hurt. I got this emergency. If it wasn't, I would have played.
So you just say you gotta go to the dentist with that shit? You still gonna go try to find some Novocaine off the street?
That's what you want to do until you get on something like that. A little oil gel or something, it'll help out, but that shit ain't gonna work overnight. That's what I'm concerned about.
Boy, he gonna be at nighttime.
Oh, it ain't.
You gonna have to hear so good.
Do y'all got dentists?
You ain't got no emergency care type of shit? Like, emergency places?
No, don't y'all got dentists?
No, the little side joints. We got little side places like little Sunup.
Oh, shit, you know, I don't know.
You dumb as hell, Nate.
Fuck you, Kunka, you dumb as fuck.
Nah, you dumb as fuck. Talking about the ER got a dentist. You a dumbass nigga.
They probably would have gave him something stronger than that oil gel though. But I know you don't want to sit in there. We could try.
It was good until he decided to eat when my man brought them these chocolate muffins. And he decided to eat some straws. No, before he ate
it's a hole in there.
He gonna lose that motherfucker anyway, just pull it up.
Yeah.
Oh, just to say that.
But I don't know which one it is. It look like it's in between his shit.
But you know what's gonna really hurt him though?
I don't know if it's the front or the back.
But you know what's really gonna hurt him, Nate G?
What?
When that cold motherfucking air hit his mouth.
Cold air hit that motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, he gonna be alright.
That's enough to make a nigga cry right there, boy. That cold air get in their mouth, boy.
Well, you know how long I had to deal with that shit, boy?
So he should be cool for right now.
Hey, Nate G, it ain't gotta be that cold. What you talking about? Trust me, Nate G, I know. That shit
hey, give me that, bro. Y'all bogus as hell. Another day I don't get no fucking sleep work. Motherfuckers don't care about me.
Kunta, what you trying to do, man? I need to go to the rec or something. This is my career shit.
Hey, what are y'all doing? Hey! Who had the fucking oranges downstairs? Hey, y'all go clean that shit up right
Over
now.
this shit, dude. I can only do so many hours of this.
For real, man, come on! I'm not the move. Y'all ain't this shit, right?
You a baby, Simmons. Kunta, tell me something, G.
I said I'm in the game right now. But we can go to the rec. I'll go grab my big man.
Boy.
What?
You going to work?
Yeah, amongst other things.
What is that?
What? Hey, get a garbage bag, Morgan. Just clean all this shit up. Throw all that shit
Hey,
up.
where London at, Nate, G?
She upstairs.
Tell her I said happy birthday, G.
Reek said happy belated birthday.
No,
it was her birthday?
last week. Nunu said what about her? My birthday.
Oh, happy belated too, Nunu. My bad. My bad.
Nunu, he said happy belated.
Yeah. Come on,
man.
Hey, Nate G. They just tell them I said happy belated. I don't know their name. Tell them when I get my tax, I get
happy belated too.
Thank you.
You heard me, Nate G?
Yeah, thank you, Mom.
No, he's talking about sending him $100 when he get them income taxes, boy.
You sending money? You sending money, Uncle Kunta?
Uncle Kunta, Hey, you a real nigga, Joe.
Hell yeah,
Uncle Kunta. Fuck out of here.
Cut that check.
I'm back.
Here, y'all should never do my shit like that, man.
I didn't do
I let y'all play on the game.
Lundy was having a fit because I didn't let her play because she got a whole Xbox.
Lundy, you got your Xbox.
This nigga, y'all niggas.
What?
Fuck out of here.
What you mean it don't do nothing like what? It do everything a PS4.
I can't play.
You can't play what?
I can't play with them.
Why?
They won't let me look at their names.
You can play with them.
No, I can't.
Can't Xbox people play with Fortnite people? Ain't that shit universal?
You just gotta add them.
Now I play with us. He got an Xbox.
Right, you gotta add them.
No, it won't let me look up.
You have to add their names. You can't look it up. You have
need
to
that
add
cord too. You need that cord too, Nate G.
What cord?
It's a cord you gotta hook up.
No, you don't.
For
No, you
Fortnite?
don't?
Fam, what are you
Oh,
talking
I
about?
don't know about Fortnite.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
what are
she
you
just trying to
talking about?
play Fortnite. Tell Corey to find their name. Who you gonna tell him to follow? Fuck you up.
We're trying to find their name and it said cannot.
My homie showed me how to do that shit.
I gotta wait.
You don't gotta do none of that shit for Fortnite,
Like,
dude. You
come
just
on,
add
the
it.
Hey, get these
I ain't know all that.
Yeah, that's why Call of Duty had
That
to
shit
do it.
bogus, man. Like, we sleep down here. Get them stairs. Get that shit right there, bitch.
Yes, sir.
My nigga Tree again, man.
You better come hold this. You better come hold this. Let me go away. Put it in the garbage bag right there. No. Come on. Before I tell that. I ain't doing this. Come hold it. You have one for you. Burberry and Kyla. Come hold it. Hold the dustbin. Hold the dustbin. Can I clean my room? No, come hold the dustbin. 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 Hold the dustbin. Hold the dustbin. Daddy told hold the dustbin.
Hold the dustpan. Bro.
Y'all should be good teammates by now, man. Why y'all be beat?
Teamwork.
No, when I got to help her, she asked me to me for no reason. That's a fact. Don't you know how to help the dustpan? No.
That's so stupid, dude. Why am I guarding B though?
Okay, then you got hooked to that shit. No! Yes. I'm going to hold it by yourself. No. Yes. Ooh, I'm done. Because you act like you don't know how to hold a dustpan. It's easy.